LINTE or Legal Network for Truthful Election ay hayagan pong sinasabi sa Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reform ang kanilang consistent na pagtutol sa anumang panukalang batas na ipagpaliban ang barangay at sangguniang kabataan eleksyon, dahil ito daw po ay labag sa karapatan ng bawat Pilipino, ng bawat mamamayan na pumili ng kanilang mga leader sa barangay. Hello, welcome back sa ating munting channel, Cap John Official. Isang mapagpalang hapon sa ating lahat. Araw pa rin ng Biyernes ngayon at Pitsa 14 sa buwan ng Agosto, mga kapobre. So quick update sa barangay at sangguniang kabataan eleksyon, mga kapobre. So kanina po ay ipinakita natin ang posisyon, komento at mga opinion ng Commission on Election sa pamamagitan ni COMELEC Chairman George Erwin Garcia, mga kapobre. At doon po malinaw na ang COMELEC po ay handang-handa na sa BSK 2026. At gaya ng aking sabi, next video is ang posisyon ng LINTE. So ngayon po, ipakita ko sa inyo ang nangyaring committee hearing sa Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms sa Kongreso, at ang LINTE po ay isa sa mga guest ng committee. So ito po, panoorin po natin ang posisyon, komento at inputs ng LINTE, Legal Network for Truthful Election. So yan po ang LINTE. So ito po, panoorin natin. Here we go.
Thank you very much, Chairman George, for clarifying that, and then for also giving us at least a headway on how the Supreme Court approached the issue on postponement and relative to the case that you have mentioned, the Makalintal case. At least guided yung committee kung how do we proceed with this proposed postponing of the elections, no? So we now request a guest, maybe Lente. Ikaw na.
Ako na po, Chair.
Hindi mo na kami pinapansin, ano?
Hindi, Chair, ito na po. Ito na po, Chair.
Sige.
Good morning po, everyone. We will submit a position paper, Chair, but it has always been the consistent position of Lente to oppose any postponement of the barangay Nesque election because it goes against the standard of the regular and periodic elections, the conduct of regular and periodic elections. And we joined the position of Chair Garcia that if the filed cases would be passed into law, it would be probably be challenged before the Supreme Court because it will go against the guidelines provided by the Supreme Court in Makalintal versus COMELEC. So just like what Chair mentioned, it will probably be challenged. So baka po careful lang po tayo with all due respect to the filers of the bills postponing or resetting the barangay Nesque elections yet again to next year. Yung isa lang din pong posisyon namin, Chair, is the direction of the Senate right now is for fixing the term limit again to 5 years. And lagi nyo nga po nababanggit, Chair, that suki po ang Lente sa mga ganitong hearings. And we've sat through those hearings of resetting the term limit of our barangay Nesque officials from 4 to 5 to 6 years. And lagi po namin naririnig yung reasons na it's for governance, it's for giving more time to the barangay Nesque officials to implement their projects and programs. Those are the same reasons provided in the setting the term limit to 5 years again as filed by Senator Jesus Cordero. And would like to offer our humble recommendation and suggestion that we need to give time to the recently filed bill of setting the term limit to 4 years. Let's see if that term limit limit would work. It will be the enough time for our barangay and SK officials to perform their job. If we reset yet again the term limit to 5 years, then paulit-ulit lang po talaga yung pag-reset natin ng barangay and SK officials. You don't give enough time for our laws to be implemented properly and for our laws to be assessed properly if the wisdom of our Congress really performs the reason why the setting the term limit of to 4 years of the barangay and SK officials is really met again by another term limit or another resetting of the term limit to 5 years. So that's our position, Chair. And of course, we will submit our position paper to the committee based on the reasons that I just mentioned earlier.
Thank you, Attorney Ona. Thank you, Lente.
Yun. Again, ang Lente po ay mariin pong tinutulan ang pagpapaliban sa barangay at sangguniang kabataan eleksyon. At ang kanilang posisyon po ay consistent dahil ayaw talaga nila na i-postpone ang barangay at sangguniang kabataan eleksyon dahil ito po daw ay labag sa conduct of regular election. So, ang nangyari kasi puro na lang postponement, kaya yun po ang kanilang opinion. At sabi pa ng Lente ay dapat po bigyan ng pagkakataon itong Republic Act 12232 na maimplementar. At pag hindi po effective daw, saka na lang daw maggawa ng panibagong batas. As far as Lente is concerned, dapat mabigyan ng pagkakataon itong umiiral na batas na Republic Act 12232 na matisting at ma-implement ang 4 years term na nakasaad sa RA 12232. Dagdag pa ng Lente, hindi na daw na-exercise ng ating mga mamamayan ang kanilang karapatan na pumili ng kanilang mga leader sa barangay dahil dito sa palaging pagpo-postpone. Dapat manaig ang batas kung ano man ang umiiral daw. At nakahanda na daw ang Lente na ipetisyon sa Korte Suprema ang anumang panukalang batas na maipasa sa Kongreso at Senado. Dahil sinight din ng Lente ang Makalintal Doctrine. Mayroon na daw desisyon ang Korte Suprema, kaya yan po ang kanilang pinanghahawakan, mga kapobre. So yan po ang ating quick update. This is your Cap John Official. Please support, please subscribe. Bye-bye and God bless. Mga kapobre, sa susunod na video ay yung posisyon naman ng NAMPREL ang ating pag-uusapan. Tapos isunod natin ang NAPSI or National Anti-Poverty Commission. Tapos ang PPCRB. Then mayroon pang DILG at saka yung Office of the Solicitor General. Tapos panghuli yung posisyon ng Liga ng mga Barangay. Bye-bye and God bless us all.